Just a quick disclaimer before this video proceeds, just to let all of you know, I did have some microphone issues. I don't know why, but for some reason the gain setting was all messed up, and so I had to go in and re-edit and kind of tone down my voice in this video because it was just overbearingly loud. So as such, it's kind of hard to hear any in-game audio, and it may sound a little bit strange to you guys. I've gone in now and tried to kind of fix the issue, but I don't know if it's either my microphone is starting to go bad or what that could be, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up. It is going to sound a bit different today. Hello everyone and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue as Dol Guldur, and it has been about 3 weeks since the last Dol Guldur episode, but as you may or may not know, I have started university classes for fall quarter, and so my scheduling has been a bit tight, but I found some time, so here we are again. Now, I just thought I could potentially add the spiders to our campaign. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work or not with the current save, so I'd have to maybe look into that more, but I'm not going to do that right now. But if we did, we would get them from the Shadows Calling barracks here, which already gives us some very strong units, and we are about to have a decently powerful force done here in a couple more turns that we will probably use to help us take Bjorn's Hall. And then from there, we pretty much just need to go into Dale, where we actually have a mighty force led by Aglaricor and Ulyron, ready to face down Bjorn, whoever this man is. Isn't this like the grandson of Bard the Bowman, or like his son? Oh wait, no, so his grandson's currently the King of Dale. I don't know who that Bjorn is. Maybe he's the next one down in line. I'm not sure. I think I'm actually pretty much at an end turn. There's not too much money left, so I think we're just going to go ahead and move it onwards. I mean, I could send these guys up, but that would take some of our economy, so let's just wait for a moment and get through this end turn phase. Now, one of you, I forget who it was that I was conversing with, but someone in the comments did mention how they didn't like how in some of the episodes it was skipping parts, and it was such a long time ago. I guess I ended up off-screening the battle with Nar. I can't remember for sure, but I will make sure not to do that. I'm going to try to limit off-screen times just to being whenever we're just doing things such as building or training units, when there's not really any battles happening and it's just map stuff, and I have a couple turns where maybe I'm just getting a bunch of guys from Dol Guldur like all the way up here and I'm just waiting for them to march, then I might, cut something out like that. But when it's big battles like this, such as Bjorn and Vidus with a lot of Northmen militia, that's actually quite a weak army. Should be a good matchup for us. A couple of okay units for Dale over here. When something like this happens, obviously we'll want to fight it. Aglaricor the Sycophant versus Bjorn and Vidusith. Killing these two generals, I think, will be very important, especially since Vidusith is a unique general. And just kind of getting rid of those unique generals will be, I think, pretty nice. Alright, so we have this nice village to defend in. Ooh, I'm a little choppy right now. Is that... I always forget to take away the grass effects there. So let's pull everyone back since they're all at this north side. And think about how we want to do this. Now, obviously, we have some goblins. I might send them up to the top of this hill. Might do like headhunters up here. And then maybe like a unit of goblins and Dol Guldur host to defend them. I think that sounds like a good plan. With you guys in there, Dol Guldur host, you guys right there. And these Mirkwood hunters, I think we can just scatter around throughout the front here and use them like hyper aggressively. And they can just shoot off their arrows and then they'll just be cannon fodder. The hard part is, of course, placing them in the city. Valkov Spearmen will probably hold the line here. These guys are a little bit harder to replenish. Castellans, you guys should go there. These tribesmen will attempt a flank if we can move them. And that, of course, is the hard part, is moving these units here. We do have these Shadow Rangers, so maybe we just have them go around that side. And we'll figure out the rest as we move on here. Just move up this force, get you guys on the hill. So they're all way up here, so that gives us plenty of time to actually bring up some infantry. Let's get these goblins up at this flank. Or at least not this flank, but this choke point. What am I saying? Dol Guldur host, we'll want them fighting in this front line. We've got quite a few orc maulers that we can use to flank. So we'll take to the fields over here with the host. I think this should work out at least relatively well. It really comes down to the archer fight and how that's going to end up. In fact, I'm tempted to pull back these Shadow Rangers. Best case scenario, they all funnel down this way and we can just pepper them from above with these goblin headhunters. That would be ideal. In fact, let's put them all over there and then put these guys down the ramp. It seems like they might just be repositioning, so I'm just going to go ahead and move up the Mirkwood hunters to start skirmishing with them. In fact, even Ulairon could run up there. He can do some damage. A couple extra Dol Guldur hosts that we can just fit in right there. Swimmingly well. Alright, what are you doing, AI? They're splitting up their forces. Rivermen, Northmen Militia. A lot of Northmen Militia over here. So I'm not worried about these axemen. I'm worried about the archers. And the Rivermen. And I think they have some dwarves in here. There's the Lake Town pikemen. Do they have dwarves, or do they just have Dalian swordsmen and Mirkwood hunters, or, you know, the elven version of those? I think they do. So let's bring up these archers. Tribesmen, maulers, have you guys head out. So your Shadow Rangers, go ahead and start firing. You lads also start firing. Ooh, you guys are under fire already. That's not good. Here, please shoot at those. But they are pretty much just going wherever the heck they want right now. A couple Dalian billmen over here. Maybe we shoot at those. Just shoot at whatever we actually can reach. A lot of Northmen archers there. Now, let's split you guys up. You guys shoot at those Lake Town pikemen. Might not be a bad target. Though they don't have much armor piercing or, you know, much missile damage in general. So that might not be too worth it. And we're taking a lot of counterfire due to all those archers. I think it's best to kill some of these pikemen early. Come on, guys, get up here. Put a couple of those billmen, that's not too bad. Rivermen, we can get some casualties on those. I'm not really sure why they're running away so much. Oh, here we go. Now they're starting to pour in. They're already shaken. That's actually nice if we could get early routes from poison missiles and the such. I kind of doubt it, but it's always worth a shot. A few poison arrows cresting over the hill as the Lake Town pikemen slowly get whittled down due to our damage 1 arrows. Hey, I'll take it. Now you guys are still firing. There's Royal Guardsmen. Those are a bit dangerous. So you guys might just be sent to the wolves. Oh, yep, let's move you guys out. Let's not have you guys get caught by archers. That would be ideal. Or not ideal. Mirkwood hunters, go ahead and get the heck out of there. Mirkwood goblins, go ahead and fight. Let the headhunters shoot at the Godrots. How are we doing over here? Oh, this unit's getting sacrificed. You guys will all go ahead and die off. You guys need to run away. Yeah, that is way too many Dalian swordsmen and billmen for you guys. Get the heck out of there. Got some orc maulers over here. Tribesmen ready to go. Probably want to pull out these Daratai warriors. Mirkwood hunters, keep on shooting, please. Another host, occupy those archers. And we've pretty much destroyed the Godrots. Let's shoot those Northmen militia. Hopefully our goblins here can hold out long enough. Good point blank damage occurring. You guys shoot at those. You guys shoot at those. Tribesmen, throw some javelins, please. Shadow Rangers, switch targets. Don't we have some Balkoth spearmen we could send in here? Where are the elves? Are they hiding? They must be hiding. So if you guys get around, throw some javelins into those swordsmen. That would be nice. Let's see, we got some Mirkwood hunters here. We're just dying for the cause. Oh, there's the woodland scouts. Let's take care of those, please. Javelins flying in overhead, getting a good flanking volley onto those Dalian swordsmen. Getting 20 kills, not ideal. I'd like a bit more. Uh-oh. Alright, pull out, lads. Alright, we're gonna need to save those tribesmen. They still have one more volley in them. Alright, Lake Town pikemen, let's shoot you guys down, please. You guys keep working on the scouts. In fact, let's get the host in there. Let's get you guys to reinforce. We might want to get into melee with those guardsmen. See how the headhunter's doing. Actually got a lot of kills so far. Maybe we focus down the general and weaken him up. Here, you guys run into those, please. Orc maulers are now engaged. This is fantastic. We still have Castellans. They might also be a good call for dealing with this giant horde of Royal Guardsmen and Northman militia. They can probably cause some good fear. Woodland Scouts are being a bit annoying, though. Let's try to pile in on them. Obviously, they should be a little bit better than us in melee, but they're also trying to shoot. So if we just spread out... There we go. This section I'm a little bit worried about. We have lots of very brave Easterlings fighting here. Why don't you guys shoot at those billmen instead? Is anyone not engaged? Nope, every single unit we have is currently engaged in a fight, but we are starting to surround them here. That's going to help us a lot, and the Royal Guardsmen are getting severely weakened. Now, let's switch to those Northman archers now. Castellans will go ahead and flank this force. If we kill the general, that's when we'll want to use the Nazgul Scream. Ooh, and those Northman archers getting just decimated by the sheer amount of poison arrows, and they are routing. That is what I want to see. Oh yes, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, they're going to rout without us even having to use the Nazgul Scream. That's even better. That is a lot better. Let's just use it anyway. See if that can help out with any of our other fights here. Things aren't going too well for them on this side of the map. Let's see here. Still have a lot of Orc Maulers. Daratai Warriors are taking quite a bit of damage, but they have been in the front line of this fight. I want to pull you guys out, see if we can get a nice flank. You let's get up a little bit closer. Shoot Vidisith from point blank if you can. The Castellans are on the Royal Guardsmen. Let's try to capture them if we can. Preferably. Oh, he's going to get out that way, isn't he? Let's have all of you just shoot at the Royal Guardsmen then. Why not? Alright, you guys flank around this way. Oh, we might want one unit to capture them. Oh no, they're going to get away. We'll try to shoot them down. I don't know how well it's going to work. I mean, best case scenario, we do catch them. At least we do shoot them and kill them from afar. They're down to only 4, though. I kind of doubt we're going to be able to kill him in this battle without any wargs, which is a bit annoying. Come on, lads. You want to throw those javelins? That'd be nice. Of course, this general is still going to cause us some issues. Come on, lads. Throw those javelins, please. What are you guys doing? Just throw the javelins. There we go. I think now they're about to throw. Come on. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, guys. You're all right over here. None of you are in melee with that unit. Why can't you just throw your javelins? It would be really nice. Alright, a couple. Something. They're definitely struggling. I'm pretty sure that general is getting away. Yeah, we won't be able to close him out. That's unfortunate. We gave it our best shot. All we need to do is deal with Vidisith, though, and that doesn't seem like it's going to be too bad. Though he might be running away. He might be retreating, which is slightly annoying if that is the case. Come on, lads, where's the Nazgul? These guys are still fighting to the death. 77 billmen remaining in this formation. Yeah, Vidisith might just be getting the heck out of here. Let's put it on times 6. I think, nope, he's actually going to stay. We'll finish off this force. Come on, lads. And let's just get the Shadow Rangers behind him. Get all of you collapse in on the pikemen. And if we can surround him, that would be ideal. Come on, Shadow Rangers, get right behind him. What are you guys doing? I did some point blank shots here. I feel comfortable with. I feel confident that we can actually kill Vidusith here. I think he will go down. I feel there's so few of his number left, and he's pretty much surrounded. So at least we will get the kill on Vidusith. All right, lads, do not let him get away. If you guys let him get away, I'm gonna be really upset. Come on, do not let him get away. Come on, no, do not. Yes, he's going the other way. Perfect. He's in the middle of the blob. Yes, Vidusith has gone down. Is that the battle? Are they all routing? I don't want to prematurely end it. I've made that mistake once before where I thought the battle was over, but they did an organized retreat, and they hit exit battle, and it counted as a loss, so I am just going to wait till the timer runs out. How many did we lose? 35% to 97 is actually pretty good. We didn't kill Bjorn. We're down to only one Dartai warrior. Wow, that whole retinue, man. They got a chevron from that, but let's just look at how many bodies are just left here. Yeah, a lot of Dale, a lot of Easterlings. That was very brutal. And these are some of my finer warriors, actually, in this army, and they all sadly perished, but hopefully some of them will come back. Like, I don't mind too much about goblins going down or Dol Guldur hosts, but it kind of hurts with those Dartai warriors pretty much all falling here, but they did their job. Someone had to fight here, and that is just bloody, the man-on-man combat that was happening over here. So a lot of the times in Third Age, it's just orcs versus, you know, men, orcs versus dwarves, orcs versus, you know, goblins or whatever. You know, it's a lot of just orcs versus everyone else, but then you get into the real human conflicts, the men of the East against the men of Dale and Dorwinion. You get into Harad fighting Gondor. You even have the kin strife that Gondor used to have, where they had a civil war, and it's just, it feels very terrible, given the state of Middle-earth, and you have all these fantasy races that are at ends with each other. It's when you have that conflict between the races, it feels awful. When orcs fight orcs, people fight people. The dwarves don't really seem to fight other dwarves, as far as I'm aware. I mean, there were some dark dwarves that served under Sauron in the Battle of the Last Alliance. There's probably some dark dwarves that fought some good dwarves in that battle. Who knows? Not much is written about that. And we're going to execute that army. And in fact, we actually have the potential to actually chase down Bjorn later, now that he has no bodyguard. Ooh, and Anduin, are you going to just abandon Bjorn's halls? That would be nice. If they go out to expand somewhere. Nope, they're just going to camp there on Watchtower. We do need to watch out for Dorwinion. They seem like they're eyeing Logarth, which we don't want to lose. Nope, they turned around. Never mind. Oh, and that's a tragedy. Alkfood's been sacked, so Enedwy's not doing so well. But I've kind of noticed that about this version. Enedwy seems to get run over pretty quickly, at least in my experiences. I'm sure the other testers may have found different results, but that's what I've been noticing, kind of this trend of Enedwy falling. Dunlin becomes really strong. We have 5,000 gold. We repaired those. Karis Galadhon got a building ground. How are we doing on Shadow's Calling? Do we only have the first tier? Yeah, we only have the Shrine of Melkor. We're going to want the temple, definitely, so let's grab that. And Aruri got the rations hut, so this place is doing alright for economy. We could get a dirt road, and that won't be too useful. We're going to hold off on that in favor of more military. Now, I kind of want more runic units. We do have another regiment of tribesmen ready to go. Let's just go ahead and bring them up there. Why not? Reinforce our land. It's tempted to kind of just buff up Logarth a bit more. Maybe we'll just retrain that unit. That way the garrison's a bit beefier. And in fact, then we could get some like orc maulers to help defend it. I think that's a good call. Dark Lord relations are doing very good. So we'll want to push out now that we have kind of the advantage now. So we have Captain Borg with some wargs. That's good. We'll have you... Now, do we want to split off a Glaricor and a Ulyron? I feel like a Glaricor is strong... Or, yeah, a Glaricor is stronger because he has that melee potential. So he'll go lead the army. Ulyron will be on defense. We'll take these headhunters. Those have been very, very useful. Take a couple goblins. We'll take those. And we'll take the Balkoth as well. In fact, we'll leave the Balcloth with Ularon. That seems kind of thematic. We'll send this unit all the way back down for retraining, since they do have that one chevron, so they might as well, they deserve it. Those boys can go home. Now, we do have Captain Muzdush who can join up with the defense here at Enethauer, so we shall do that. We could sally out, but I think our best bet is just to stay in the city. Yeah, definitely. So over here, we have a decent force also amassing in Duinburg. A little bit more money. It looks like Captain Buznag, you're going to go up there. And what, one more turn for these guys to be ready? Should we grab anything else? See, I feel like it's tough because they have a lot of axemen and a lot of cavalry. So it's like, what are Dol Guldur host really going to be good for when fighting him? We kind of want more like heavy armor. We want Mirkwood Urux. It's going to be another 2 turns to get them. We want trolls. We definitely want trolls for Bjorn's Halls. But until then, maybe we just start on a Mirkwood Uruk, get 1 heavy unit, and then we get, what's the difference? 220 to 280? That's just such a better unit. 50 less men, but I think it's worth the difference in upkeep. I mean, I think the cost-benefit analysis would say that the Mirkwood Uruks are just miles above them. Scouts can do solid damage, as can the archers, but in the city, I feel like scouts are the way to go. I'll grab that. That's all of our money. Korkal will go ahead and put a single watchtower right there. Keep eyes on that Khazad-dûm army. We can fight it. They might be coming for Fenholm, actually. Ooh, that wouldn't be good. We don't have much defense in Fenholm. I mean, we obviously could just send the Witch King and these wargs. These wargs could go up there and cycle the way up to the top. And we need to retrain some of these and get ready for the assault of Khazad-dûm. But we're going to need a serious force for that, definitely. I don't have any free upkeep at Edrykar, and I need to also work on that kind of infrastructure in a lot of these castles. So you're running up there. Aglaricor is ready to push out. I think we're good to go. Obviously, Arthur could kind of cycle his reinforcements around, maybe put them to Fenholm. How long would that take? Actually, not too long. I might want to send a unit of scouts over there just to help defend it, so I think we will. And from there, I really need to get like a spy up here. We have a diplomat. Let's just use that. Then we can see how much they actually have. They only have Balin, Lord Azagal, a couple of Khazad sentries, and like another general over there. So they're very weak. So we actually shouldn't have too much of a problem getting in there, but we're going to want a much more proper force of Uruk Slayers. So we'll want to send a reinforcement wave of Slayers over here from Dol Guldur next time we can. So we get 3 and then 2 Orc Maulers. I think that would be a very solid start to the assault, would be just 5 units of Orc Axemen. I think that would be a good call. Do we have any missions? I'll send an emissary to Rohan. Yeah, we have not done that, but hello, Shivus. Mordor already pouring over here. If they take that, that's actually kind of helpful, because that means we'll be less likely to be attacked by Rohan. Oh, and Yagar is being attacked by Captain Athelward, so we'll have to fight this battle. I'm hoping we can turn it out. I'm hoping we can win this one. If not, it's not really a big deal. If Dale wants to spend money building up infrastructure in Mirkwood, I'm honestly okay with that because I don't want to spend money here. Alright, we'll start that battle. Our advantage is the Axemen and the Hunters. So I'm thinking we'll want to hold them off like right here at the gates. And then have the Axemen like right over there. These guys can go roughly in the middle. And why don't you guys hold that tower for now? I think that should help. I'm hoping these towers actually fire. Preferably they do. I don't know if we have control of them or not. I feel like we would be shooting at them by this point though. So I'm not sure where the control zones for these towers are. Okay, there were. These ones are starting to fire. Maybe they just... How are these ones in range but this one's not firing? Like, hold on. That doesn't make sense. Do you need to be all the way up here? Or is it because they're moving right now? I'm not sure. I'm really always confused about tower control zones. Like, why isn't this one firing? I feel like it should be. I mean, we're right there. We're on the tower. Do these ones just not work? What's going on? Are we too close? Do we need to be backed up? Like, where is the control zone? Oh, I think this one's starting to fire. No? See, like, what is with these towers? That I just do not understand at all. It really does make no sense. Okay, hold on. Pull back. We'll do an experiment. We'll see if we can actually get control of this tower or not. At this rate, it seems like we really just have these two. Yep, that would appear to be the case. I guess these two are just fake towers. Now, longbowmen are the only... I mean, they're a threat at range, but in melee, I guess they're not too bad. These tail swordsmen look different. Are they upgraded? Oh yeah, no, they must be upgraded. They've got kind of the Godrot type armor. That's what it is. Look at that really cool shield, though, with smaug on it. I think that looks really nice. Check out these longbowmen. They've also been upgraded, so they're going to be a little bit more durable in combat, and we need to worry about that. But we have armor piercing. We have Yagor. We have lots of axes to throw at them. And at least this one's starting to fire, so I really don't know what governs that. It's got terrible accuracy, though. Alright, let's move these guys up closer. Let's avoid getting shot at by longbowmen. That would not be good. I don't know what they're even going to be aiming at. Yeah, this tower does not have any accuracy. That is awful. But even these ones have stopped firing, I think. Oh no, they're still firing. Okay. I guess getting about 15 kills on towers isn't too bad. Especially because we're going to be trading one for one. Like, we can only really afford to lose one orc per man that we kill. Why don't you lads pull out, go about there roughly? That should do. And you lads run up here. I want to make all these axes count, which sucks because I think we only get like 2 volleys. I'll get a little more space, come on. Defensive mode. You guys need to get into a position to fire like right now. Get really close. And why don't we just go ahead and throw those axes now. It's either now or never. I might as well kill the swords maybe for the longbowmen get in there. Not bad. Getting actually a decent number of kills there for the first volley. That's actually really solid. Can we do one more? It'd be nice to get 75 kills in one volley. Yeah, those axes are actually... That one was not as good. Yeah, that one was actually much worse. Alright, why don't you guys start to shoot, please? We need to make the most of the towers and our missiles. That actually got some good damage. Now, some of that fire will go over their heads and hit our bodyguards. And that's it for their ammo, huh? Alright, well, let's wait a little bit before we go into melee. Let the goblins kind of keep shooting. And just basically delay them as long as possible. Put this on times 6. Let them keep firing. And we'll fight the few that kind of get closer to us like that. In fact, let's move the goblins up now. Killed 30%. Move you guys up, please. I want to make sure that we're not missing hardly any shots. Come on, guys. You should be much better than Dalian swordsmen. We still have lots of point-blank ammo. Come on, guys. Don't stop shooting, please. This is a little bit scary. Come on. Keep on firing, please. Don't stop. Longbowmen do seem to be fine. Oh, their general's dead. Okay. That's actually big. That means we could win for morale. Goblins are doing actually very solid damage over there. I still feel like these Mirkwood bodyguards are kind of poor in melee. Like they could definitely use higher skill, I think. Like they should actually be like beasts. Like orcs, there's a misconception that all orcs are weak, but orcs are absolutely built. Like these are jacked orcs. Like they pretty much live for combat, so you'd think they'd be stronger than they currently are. At least I would think that. Alright, we need to go in now. I mean, I guess they're doing alright. Look at all these dead bodies, so ratio-wise, they're doing good. And that is it. We've caused fear. The rest shall rout. And he did it! He's actually making a name for himself as an orc defender. Get that last man, please. There we go. And we'll end that battle there. Well done, Erebor. How many kills did you actually get? Was I just talking, crap? You got 92. And granted, he did throw, like, what, 150 axes? So I still feel like in melee he didn't do too much. Hunter's getting 236 kills. They are the unsung heroes of this campaign. Well, actually, I shouldn't say unsung. I praise them almost every episode. I mean, they're so cost effective. They get kills. It doesn't matter if they die. And when they run out of ammo, you've got an expendable melee unit that you can just throw in there as a flank or to buff up your front line. And they'll use up their ammo quickly. It's like 16 shots, so an absolutely essential unit. Granted, if we were fighting cavalry, they would just get run over, like, instantly. As long as you can keep away from cavalry, they will excel. Do we want to ransom that, get some money? Yeah, we might as well. See if Erebor can earn some coin for himself. Looks like we were in ambush stance, and they ran into that, but they saw us. So we didn't get to do the fight. That's unfortunate. Lorien, how about no? I am not going to do that. I can't believe the audacity from them. We may pour into Lorien at some point in this campaign, but I think that'll have to definitely wait until we at least have Bjorn's Halls under our control and Khazad Dûm. And then we can pretty much send all our forces east and north and just crush them and crush Dale and crush the elves. We've got Gundabad up there for now, but how long is Gundabad going to be able to keep the pressure on the Northmen? That is the real question. And we could get a Brawler's Pit in Fenholm. Now let's just get the Orc fighters, right? Ooh, Karasant has the ring. Let's see here. Fighters Pit. Yeah, Orc fighters and Orc hunters. Do we actually get those anywhere? Do we have a Fighters Pit? I don't think we do. But it's 1,500 gold. I don't think I want to expend that money yet. It's tough. No, we won't do that. We're going to save the money. Enedwaith and Bree is at war with each other, and Enedwaith and Arnor have broken their alliances. That does not bode well for Enedwaith, actually. Look at all those new units that we got. Let's check the construction report. Ah, yes, the Beast Cage is done. So we pretty much have all of the military buildings here. At this point, we could just go for a blacksmith. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get the trolls. It'll be 3 turns, and yeah, that'll work. Pretty much all of our money, but we'll get all of those orcs. And we will be pretty much set for both Bjorn's Halls with that troll and for the dwarves with all those slayers if we send them over here. Now, we probably want to do Bjorn's Halls first and then focus on the slayers. I'm not really sure. The dwarves. Wrong slayers. Heading back over here. Captain Malgash, yeah, go ahead and keep running up if you will. Captain Zumug, you're going to go down there. What an interesting name for a Northman. We could deal with Captain Tate, and that might not be a bad call, especially because we have these wargs. So yeah, let's go ahead and deal with him. So we got 412 soldiers, no cavalry, so as long as we just use a Glaricore and our units safely, this should be an easy battle, easy money. We'll ransom off any captives and get that little bit of extra gold to fund extra units. Ooh, and it's a snowy battle. That's interesting. On a Glaricore front line, wide line, just like that. I want you fighting everything. And we'll just have them supported by a couple wide lines of host. And we'll just grab these guys. I don't think I really need to use the headhunters, but we'll use them anyway. I'll get you guys off of that. Why don't you guys just stay there, join the formation. And then you guys just get together over there. Alright, run up, lads. We'll need to move quickly before they decide that they are going to just run across the entire map. Come on, wargs, do a wide stance, please. I hate it when they do that long line that they, for some reason, love to do. Castellans, keep moving up. We'll be in range shortly with all these archers. In fact, we pretty much already are in range, but we'll wait a second. You guys hit those rivermen. Wargs go up first, do early damage. Oh, yeah, those rivermen are done for already. Oh, they got absolutely wrecked. Oh, get away from those. How did some of them die on rivermen? Okay. Alright, lads, run up. Come on, get out of there, please. Host, capture those longbowmen, please. Get away from the Godrots, and we need to shut down those rangers right now. And Headhunter's probably done using you. Yeah, pretty much done using them. They're taking some damage, though. Athala Rangers are down, which is great. Let's chase those, please. We took some damage with those guys. If they're starting to run away, this is fantastic. Get you guys in on those Northmen archers. Run away from the Dalian spearmen. Who is shooting? Oh, you guys are shooting. That's probably what that damage was. It was probably just friendly fire. Alright, lads, go ahead and converge. Let these orcs capture the archers on that side. And these archers did not get away in time. Just devoured by the wargs. Oh, that is devastating. In fact, this one man is still standing. No, he's got to be dead now. I'll pull out and do one more charge onto those Dalian swordsmen from behind. Running their lads. That should be it for most of our enemies now. Oh, they're actually going to break and disengage. But they're not going to countercharge us. They're just going to get hit on their run. Massive damage, and they're routing. The wargs shall feast today. Awesome, and we captured the captain, so this battle's already over. Let them eat those guys. Come on, wargs, keep charging them. Glaricor goes in for the flank. The Godrits are fighting to the death. And every last man of Dale shall fall today. Only 4% too. I feel like a lot of that was actually just friendly fire. We did lose the odd warg here and there, but I think those are acceptable losses. Ooh, these Athala Rangers are still fighting though. Now let's capture those. Put on ×6, and that is the battle. We'll capture them. Just make sure that we don't have to deal with them again. After all, they might be worth a couple of gold. Not sure how much it'll be worth, but hey, it's something. If we get every last man that we can capture, could be worth, like, each man could be a gold apiece. Oh, this billman would be worth at least 9 gold apiece. Let's grab them. Oh, no, we're not going to capture them in time. Oh, well, 45 to 411, and 13 of that was friendly fire, so that's what I thought. So a whole quarter of our, or even a whole third almost of our losses was just from our own Mirkwood archers killing our own goblins. But hey, that's just part of the orc way. Maybe they had some disdain towards those other orcs, some quarrels that they had settled today. And yeah, 595 gold. Those 4 Athala Rangers were 50 right there, so those guys are worth 12 apiece. We'll go ahead and ransom them out, and look at that. We actually made a decent chunk from that battle. To that point, where do we want to invest in next? If we want to invest in Brownboat, ooh, probably not. This place is awful. Duenberg maybe, or do we want to invest in the front lines down here? Maybe get some dirt paths to help with the transportation. Maybe that would be good in Burr Southis to get some roads. Maybe even just trade at Burr Southis. How much is that going to get me? 50 gold. It's not terrible. I'm just going to take it. We'll invest in economy. And I think that's pretty much it. Actually, can we get a leather tanner here? No, we can't. We already do, I think. Oh, no, it costs... I think we need the hunting hut. No, that's not right. Do we have it? Lumber camp, this, slave pit. Why am I not seeing it? The heck? Oh, we just need the hunting hut. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, so those guys are moving up. Glaricor, go ahead and deal with Captain Gartilla next. He's actually got some Ravanian riders and Dale cavalry, so we'll want to get this army out of here. And 29 rangers, and then we're right there at Burgraham, and that will be a very important city for our northern conquests. Granted, it's on the front line of Dale's biggest settlements, and on the river. But we can use it as a proper staging grounds for further assaults to Dale. Let's keep the fog. That looks kind of cool, actually. I like the way this looks. Again, a Glaricore right in the front line. We'll tighten up the host formation a little bit since they do have that cavalry. Put some orc maulers up in the front. Use these Mirkwood hunters over here. You lads go right there. That looks good. And I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Alright, those two there. Wargs again on this flank. And hunters. Alright, lads, move up. Biggest concern is, of course, the cavalry. And I know wargs are decently okay against light cavalry, but they can still take some damage back. So we'll want something else to take the charge. But if we can, let's capture the archers before they get too far away. They're already shooting at us, those cheeky elves. And getting a side charge into those Dalian swordsmen would be kind of nice. Let's do it. Oh, we're going to get a frontal charge? I think it's going to be a frontal charge. Hop in there real quick. Do hit and run tactics. And get out, get out. You guys shoot at those. Oh, get away, get away. Come on, lads, run away. Oh, man, those, we're going to take some damage there. Ah, yes, moving the Dale Cav infight. Perfect. Get the maulers in there. Host, run up. Ah, yes, they're actually running away. You lads, fight at those. Don't need to worry too much about hitting our own troops, please, and thank you. And that's actually very good that we were able to stop the Dale Cav like that. And we're going to countercharge into this unit over here. Alright, wargs, get around the flanks, please. Tons of damage to these Athala Rangers. They are not long for this world. Go ahead, let's shoot that Dale Cavalry. Shoot them down, shoot them down. Uh-oh. That's not good. Run away, lads. Hopefully we do not lose our Nazgul to a Rovanian rider. That would be awful. That'd actually probably be the most embarrassing death I would have ever experienced in my life if that happens to him. We'll keep on shooting them with the headhunters. As long as we can just stop them from getting high mass charges, that's what we want to avoid. Oh yes, there we go. They're taking some damage. Countercharging those Rovanian riders. Yep, they're just going to rear charge their own men. That's not going to do anything. So if you guys shoot those woodland scouts. Actually, no, keep the pressure. Keep the pressure. And let's just start to swarm. Actually done huge damage. They're down to only 5. And wargs, it is time to go in. Completely forgot about this unit. And forgot about this unit of Dol Guldur hosts just hanging out here. Not even getting engaged. Ah yes, but the warriors will taste that delicious elven flesh today as they charge into the sides of the woodland scouts. And the whole army breaks at that moment. The elves have been slaughtered, the men have been slaughtered. Their captain still stands, but he is told everyone to flee for their lives. We did lose a lot of orc maulers, though. They seem to have taken quite the pounding here, so maybe they're not the ones we want on the front line against those Dalian swordsmen. Capture every last man. I don't want anyone getting away. Here, come on, capture those. You guys get those, please. Get all the money that we can from this battle. Once you guys finish capturing that unit, please get those Dalian swordsmen. Can we get the Dalian swordsmen before they get away? That's the real question. That's worth a pretty penny. That's probably like at least 300 gold there. Come on, lads. Capture every last one. I want money. And that is another clear victory. I didn't really check the unit stats, but we know it was Warg Riders getting the most kills there. Perhaps even the Goblin Headhunters. I'd be curious. And of course, what a fitting portrait of our Lord Sauron in front of Mount Doom. It'd be fun if we actually... Oh, you know what? If Dol Guldur brings the ring, they should get Sauron. It shouldn't be Mordor. That could be kind of cool. as kind of like a reward for if you're Dol Guldur and you get the ring, then you should be the one in command of Sauron, and you basically pick where you want to go. That could be interesting. I'm going to post that idea later. 1,000 gold, we're up to 2,000. Now we can actually invest in Logarth. We could even get like a catapult maker here and kind of make this be our catapult place. Can we get the second tier of that? Oh, we could. But we can't get troll catapults. That kind of sucks. So do we really want to do it here, or do we want to do that in Dor Lingvar? Let's see here. Siege. This would get us the troll catapults. Let's do it in Dor Lingvar. We can't afford it yet, so we're going to need to save up money, which is annoying. But we can afford it here. Must be because of Radug. Let's just grab the hunting hut. We'll save up money for that, but that'll be a good goal later. 3 turns for that, 2 turns for all those. And we're looking good. Gazhorn, they'll probably stay here while Lagrin leads this army. We might want to take it up earlier, but I really want that troll to be there in the siege. I mean, if we move it up now, we're going to start to lose a lot of income. It's like 400. Yeah, it's quite a bit. Oh, screw it. We're just going to go. We can at least move to the fort first, and that won't hurt us too much for our economy. Ooh, we are going to have a problem here. There's nothing we can recruit either. That's a bit of an issue. I mean, we could send Khamul out there. If we lose Fenholm, we lose Fenholm. We have Duinburg nearby. Perhaps even Arthrog should lead a small force to reclaim that. We have a couple more archers to defend this place, and yeah, why don't you take a... Let's have a captain go out there with a small force of scouts, and you guys will prepare to kind of reinforce this region. In fact, we're going to want one main assault unit over there. And that looks good. You guys can go ahead and join up with Enethour. We still have Erebor to take care of. We're looking alright. What's the thing I was saying that I need to remember? Oh yeah, Sauron for Dol Guldur. That could be really cool. And we are attacked here at Fenholm by some Bjorning Axemen, Spearmen, and Valesmen. I don't know if we really have what it takes to defend this settlement, given the very meager forces we have. We'll give it our best shot, though. If we auto-resolve it, then it is just a definite loss. But it's a good thing we're sending another captain over here. As long as we can get as many kills as possible to make the reclamation battle easier. Oh, and it just crashed. I have no idea why. Bear with me. Alright guys, so I've reloaded a few times. I'm still crashing. There's something going on in my log here. So, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to auto-resolve this one because I can't get the battle to load. I'm pretty sure it would be a loss anyway, but at least this time maybe Captain Ishmael will have something left. We at least got 129 kills. That's something, I guess. What did we actually kill? It doesn't actually say. But at the very least, we have an army on the way. We can see if we assault Fenholm, if it crashes or not. And we still have that other little unit left alive. So we did some damage to them. That's what's most important. Didn't get to kill off a specific unit. And ooh, they are bringing down the hammer to us. So we're actually going to have to retreat for now. But that's fine. We do have the reinforcements coming in from the south. We have Lagrin of the Neck ready to bring a very formidable army towards Bjorn's Halls, and we shall meet that army either at Duinburg or in the fields outside of such. And interesting that the mouth of Sauron is actually giving us a visit today. I wonder what news he brings from the Black Gate. And Thranduil's Halls is besieged actually, so that means Gundabad's doing really, really well. And Lagrin, go ahead and just move on up. You don't have any time to waste, so you need to get up there. We have some money, 3,000 is not terrible. Faction announcement, Ishnaz's got some retinue, that's nice. And yeah, unfortunately we did lose those cities. Actually, did it say another place got besieged? I didn't notice that. I don't think anything else did. I'm pretty sure it was just that from the last turn. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so Captain Ogbur, you're going to have to retreat to Duinburg. It's a good thing we did grab some reinforcements. Let's just retrain those, I guess, before this battle actually happens. Might not be a bad call to actually get this. Like a unit of scouts just to do a little more damage in melee. Yeah, we'll grab those guys. We're going to need everything we can for this and then the subsequent battle. Aside from that, though, we are looking relatively good. We need money. We might just start expanding the hunting huts. And butchery's not going to help us, but maybe something else in another location might. I mean, leather tanners give us 40 gold a turn, which isn't terrible. We'll just grab the hunting hut there, because that gives us at least 70-ish odd gold a turn. Now, taking Rawburg would be useful, but it's kind of got Dorwinion to its flanks, so we're going to go straight for Bur Alge, put down the Rams. Oh, and that's a big army. This might be death. But King Bane is here, so if Vogir attacks us, we could try to retreat or just do the battle and see what happens. I mean, we've got wargs. That's going to help. I think we need to send Lyron out, though. I think he needs to go out here. He needs to see what's going on and maybe be a potential deterrent for Vogir over there. We at least have Captain Malgash on the way, so reinforcements are heading up here. We could even get a couple of those guys to actually take Rawburg if we're crafty enough. But I think that'll be it for this turn. I'm probably going to go ahead and end the episode here, and then try to get back to this campaign before it gets too late. Like, I'm not going to give you guys 3-week intervals anymore. But I know I do have tests in 2 weeks, I think, so we'll see what goes on during that week. Anyway, guys, this has been Sir Agamond, and I will see you on the next one.